Good afternoon, everyone. I hope this message finds you well. First, let me start with an apology. It's been a while since my last video. Life has a funny way of pulling you in different directions, and before I knew it, months had passed since my last upload. But today, I'm back with something special, something that has reignited my passion for sharing stories and ideas with all of you. Let me take you back a few months. One evening, after a particularly long day, I found myself scrolling through videos about innovative tech gadgets. That's when I stumbled upon the world of 3D printing. The idea of transforming digital designs into real, tangible objects was fascinating. I watched hours of content, people printing intricate models, functional tools, and even life-sized sculptures. My mind raced with possibilities. Could this be the spark I needed to reconnect with my creative side? I decided to bring the idea to my family. Over dinner, I shared what I had discovered. My kids were immediately on board, their faces lighting up at the thought of creating their own toys. My partner, ever the practical one, saw potential for fixing things around the house and making customized gifts. It didn't take long for all of us to agree. We needed a 3D printer. After weeks of research, countless reviews, and a few debates about budget, we settled on the Creality Ender-3 S1 Plus. It seemed like the perfect balance of quality, affordability, and capability. The day we placed the order felt like the start of a new adventure. The journey of creativity, our adventure with the Creality Ender-3 S1 Plus Part 1. The decision. Good afternoon, everyone. Let me start with a heartfelt apology for my prolonged absence from posting videos. Life has a knack for pulling you in unexpected directions, and before I knew it, months had slipped by. Today, however, I'm back with a story that has reignited my passion for creativity and sharing ideas with all of you. It all started one late evening when I was aimlessly scrolling through videos about innovative tech gadgets. That's when I discovered the world of 3D printing. The idea of turning digital designs into real, physical objects was fascinating. From intricate models to functional tools and even artistic sculptures, the possibilities seemed endless. My curiosity quickly turned into obsession as I consumed hours of content showcasing the incredible potential of 3D printers. The next step was to share this newfound interest with my family. Over dinner, I described the magic of 3D printing, how it could bring our ideas to life and offer endless opportunities for creativity. My kids were thrilled, imagining all the toys they could make. My partner, always practical, saw the potential for fixing things around the house and making personalized gifts. It didn't take long for everyone to agree. We needed a 3D printer. After weeks of research, reading countless reviews, and debating over features and budget, we settled on the Creality Ender-3 S1 Plus. It seemed like the perfect balance between affordability and capability. Placing the order felt like the beginning of a new chapter in our lives. Part 2. Arrival day. The day the printer arrived felt like Christmas morning. The entire family gathered around as we unboxed the large, neatly packed device. The packaging was impeccable, with each component carefully secured in foam. As we pulled out the parts, excitement filled the room. My youngest declared, "This is going to be the best thing ever." The printer looked sleek and professional. The metal frame and the large build plate promised endless possibilities. Alongside the main unit were several accessories, tools, and a small spool of filament, the material used for printing. The instructions, though a bit daunting at first glance, were clearly laid out. As a family, we decided to tackle the assembly together, turning it into a fun group activity. Part 3. The setup. Setting up the printer was both a challenge and an adventure. With the manual spread out on the table, we assigned roles. One of us was responsible for identifying parts, another for reading instructions aloud, and the rest for assembling. It was a process filled with moments of frustration, laughter, and teamwork. "Is this piece supposed to go here?" my partner asked, holding up a bracket. "No, it's upside down," my eldest pointed out. Slowly but surely, the printer began to take shape. Once the physical assembly was complete, it was time to level the build plate, a crucial step to ensure successful prints. After a few tries and some online tutorials, we got it just right. The final step was loading the filament and running the test print. Part 4, the first print, a dragon. For our first project, we chose to print a dragon. The model was downloaded from an online repository of 3D designs, and the detailed preview left us in awe. As the printer began its work, we watched with bated breath. The nozzle moved methodically, laying down layer after layer of filament. Watching the dragon come to life was mesmerizing. The printer's rhythmic hum filled the room as we marveled at the precision of each layer. When the dragon was finally complete, we carefully removed it from the build plate. It was perfect, intricate, detailed, and a testament to what the printer could achieve. Part 5, exploring creativity. Encouraged by the success of the dragon, we dove into new projects. Each family member picked something meaningful to print. My partner chose a sleek vase, envisioning it as a centerpiece for our dining table. The kids, of course, wanted toys. One opted for a miniature lamp, while the other chose a quirky robot figurine. Printing each object was a learning experience. The vase taught us about different filament types and finishes, while the lamp challenged us to think about functionality and aesthetics. The robot figurine, with its many small parts, tested our patience but was immensely rewarding. Part 6, sharing and growing. As our collection of 3D printed creations grew, we decided to share our journey online. Posting pictures and videos of our prints sparked conversations with a vibrant community of 3D printing enthusiasts. Their feedback and tips inspired us to push our limits. We experimented with advanced techniques, such as multicolor printing and custom designs, and even began creating our own models using CAD software. Part 7. Looking to the future. Reflecting on this journey, it's incredible to see how a single purchase has transformed our lives. The Creality Ender-3 S1 Plus has not only unlocked our creativity but also brought us closer as a family. From troubleshooting together to celebrating our successes, this adventure has been nothing short of magical. Looking ahead, we have ambitious plans. We want to tackle larger projects, like furniture pieces and cosplay props. We're also exploring ways to use 3D printing for practical purposes, such as repairing household items and creating custom tools. The possibilities truly feel endless. In the end, this experience has been about more than just a 3D printer. It's been a journey of learning, bonding, and rediscovering the joy of creating. To anyone considering diving into the world of 3D printing, I can wholeheartedly say, it's worth it. Stay tuned for more updates on our 3D printing adventures. Until next time.